A developing story overseas. It is just after 7 a.m. in South Korea, and the South Korean president has now reversed course, lifting martial law hours after his decision to replace the democratic government with military rule. That plunged the nation into chaos. Protesters hit the streets throughout the night as military troops patrolled those streets. South Korean lawmakers had to fight their way into parliament to vote unanimously against the president's decision, which he said was to defend the country against North Korean sympathizers. Eyewitness News anchor Tanya Rivero is here with more. Tanya.
Joe, South Korea is an American ally and a beacon of democracy in the region. Tonight, the U.S. State Department says it is watching the developments there with grave concern. Crowds clashing with police in the South Korean capital of Seoul today. Local media capturing what appears to be tear gas used as the military breaks through a barricade at a government building. Helicopters in the air as protesters chant below. They are yelling, "Dismiss martial law," as armed forces walk the streets. Today, the South Korean parliament unanimously voting to lift the martial law hours after the military rule was declared by their president, Yoon Suk-yeol. Yoon, an embattled president, saying he declared martial law to defend the country from what he says is the threat of North Korean communist forces, accusing some opposition party members in the country's parliament. Yoon's Conservative Party is in a budget dispute with the Liberal Democratic Party. Yoon accuses them of paralyzing his administration with 22 proposed cases of impeachment since June. Yoon says he will eliminate anti-state forces who have been wreaking havoc on South Korea.
We were not notified of President Yoon's announcement in advance.
The U.S. State Department this afternoon calling it a political dispute.
Our hope is, and every hope and expectation is, that any political disputes will be resolved peacefully and in accordance with the rule of law.
President Joe Biden is in Angola and says he's being briefed on the situation. This is the first time martial law has been implemented in South Korea in 44 years. Last time it was in 1980 during a student and labor union uprising against the military.